Alrighty. Let me get a little bit situated and then we'll be coming on screen here. I know we got the Sham Wheezy. What up, Sham Whizzle? Ugh. So once the game starts, Shambler, can you help me on the audio? Just make sure that we all good. And we got Fluffy Finzy. What is going on, Finzy? We just began, you guys. We just began. I wanted to tell you, for anybody interested, actually, let's hear this first. Let's not even mess around, right? Didn't you read that article, Fry? Oh man, Fancy, you've been doing the Power World non-stop, huh? It doesn't matter why the islands. Oh, all that matters is the loot. Dude, Shiver knows, you guys. But Shambler's right, it's finally here. Let me move this. You said audio sounds good. We can hear the game, we can hear me. Obviously game a little bit lower. Thank you, Sham. Hey, pilot! The fried disrespect. You gotta love it, to be honest. You gotta love it. But yeah, before all this, I was gonna say if anybody was interested, it was crazy. So Star Fox, of course, it came out it was like a month ago, pretty much to this day. But I've been doing these little like voice-acted skits with the avatar feature, and so regarding Finzy, it made me think of it. I'm learning how to be a VTuber, I guess, just for the Star Fox stuff. So it was like recently we did the Star Fox team gets fast food, right? They like order fast food. But yeah, there was also one where Fox became a Twitch streamer, and Star Fox team trying to get Pokemon cards. So I've done those 3 skits so far. They all just end up being absolute bangers on the YouTube, you know? So that's been doing really good for the channel. The thing that makes me feel really good about it is it's just like, finally, it's just me getting to do like voices and stuff like that. You guys know that I love to just do that. Just kind of be humorous. I've never, ever, I don't think, had success on YouTube through just humor or whatever, right? You know, my videos have always kind of been more on the useful side. It's like tutorial, maybe creative builds and Scribblenauts or Tomodachi Life, you know, and it's like all these different successes were related to some kind of helpful guide of some type, I think. So I am an Octoling. We'll go big ass eyebrows. Big eyebrows. But, yeah, so, like, I was really happy that that was succeeding, you know? It's like, oh, look at that, you guys. That is fresh. That was so fresh. I mean, this is pretty dope, too, dude. To imagine having cornrows, but, dude, with chains. That is nuts. But, yeah, I gotta go with this. I mean, that's beautiful. You got the bottle cap in there. Can barely see the brows, but let's see. I gotta go pasty as I possibly can. Sorry, freckles are great, but I'm going no frecks. This is cool. Damn, I like that. Yo, Sham, we're gonna go treesy, triple colors. Let's just do that one. Am I happy with it? Why, yes, I am. But Finzy was saying that's cute. Shambler said this could be a system seller for Nintendo. It's tough to say, you know, it would be for Japan, of course. Like, Japan is very big in their Splatoon. I think also Splatoon Raiders being different than Splatoon, it really does have to build largely on Splatoon. You think about like Pokopia is building on the Pokemon IP, but it's also very much like Animal Crossing. Splatoon Raiders doesn't really have that other game to build on it. You know, where Pokopia had Animal Crossing, right? You know, so it's Pokemon and Animal Crossing. Pokopia was a system seller for sure. It's the data's out now and everything like that. So this game, it really does have to rely mostly on the Splatoon IP. Any marketing they do, of course, you know, that's always a thing. But yeah, I feel like, you know, it'll sell some. It'll just be a little more niche, I think. You know, they really had to, if they wanted to, like, sell Switch 2s massively. One thing did happen, which was Sony was like, hey, we're not making physical anymore. You know, 2028 or whenever is going to stop. Everybody's been like, yeah, I'm getting a Nintendo Switch 2 then before the price increase. So yeah, they've been getting a lot of, you know, new business from that. But aside from that, I think, you know, the other thing that needs to happen is it has to be one of those major flagship things. Evidently, Mario Kart's not enough for people, which is sad, but it needs to be a new 3D Mario game, you know, kind of adventure-ish Mario game. A new Zelda game. Now, the question is, will the remake, right? The Ocarina of Time remake, will that satisfy that Zelda itch? You know, to someone like me, of course it would. Like, I'm straight up out of the 90s, the 80s and 90s, so, like, of course it would. But, you know, you don't have to sell to me. I'm a Switch 2 buyer right away. So they have to sell to people who are a little bit on the fence or who are just waiting for that thing. Now, of course, another one could be Smash Brothers, but, like, I don't think that that's gonna come before, like, a Mario or a Zelda. That's why those two are kind of, like, really big right now in the minds of Switch 2 peeps. If only Master were here. I haven't been paying attention to any of this. It's a lot of chatter. A lot of chatter, first off, you know. Okay. Materials, you say? I wouldn't know where to begin. Sounds like another job for our good old mechanic. Yeah, they just make me be the workhorse. Fluffy Fiends said, I think it will. Since I played it for the first time recently, I'm mega hyped for Ocarina of Time. That's right. Finzi played recently. You were playing on, like, the Switch's NSO? I think I asked you this, and I was like, which one was it? It was the Nintendo Switch Online expansion thing? Or if it was... trying to think. I'm a bad friend. I didn't remember where exactly it came from. But, this is cool. This is beautiful. But yeah, you guys, it's been nuts because on the YouTube side, you know, like, I'll do one of those skit videos. This is what I was trying to get to. Is like, I just uploaded this one yesterday. It's at 11,000 right now. People just seem to love them, and I love that. One of them's at 60,000, one of them's at 23,000 views, so, like, I'm really happy with how those have been going, because, like I said, it's like, my humor and voice acting, people seem to love, but they don't love it as a thing that they'll subscribe and view for, you know, it's just kind of an added bonus, so, like, I'm really happy about that. So if anybody's wondering, I always say I'm in working retirement and whatnot. This is the best working retirement, is to do that little, like, Star Fox skit series. So yeah, this is on motion controls, which I am horrible with for this. Press Y to return to this view anytime. Fianzi said, no, it's all good. I just tried to make it as original as I could. Did the GameCube version. Okay, yeah, GameCube. Okay, you guys, I hate... Yeah, control settings. Motion off. Thank ya. Okay. He said, oh, so you're a great friend, worry not. Well, I do worry, but thank you, PNC, that's so sweet. You guys, the little panther is doing great. The little kitten, that's the other update I wanted to give. So for those that don't know, I rescued a cat. He's got FeLV, that's feline leukemia virus. It's, so far, doesn't seem to have affected him or slowed him down. He's doing really good. It's like he owns the house now, you know? And so good old Panther, he's a sweetheart. He is absolutely a sweetheart. He's the most affectionate little kitty. He's the cutest. I am always a dog person in life, but I will tell you, this cat found his way to my heart. He was on my porch one day, feeling a little sickly, feeling a little blah. Then I rescued him. He does make me forget how few friends I have. It's very nice. I love it. Because maybe Panther can satisfy the itch, right? But I didn't get him for that. He walked into my life, so it was very, like, unexpected, and it was a welcome unexpected. As Finzi says, bless the little Panther. Bless him so much. The thing about him is that, like, again, I was not planning on getting a cat. Again, like, I'm a dog person. I do like cats. I fostered them all when I was growing up and stuff like that. But, oh, this is dope. Look at that. You guys, what? Dang it. I just completely got caught off guard by that and then didn't get to enjoy it. By the time it was over, that was so dope. They're spoiling for a fight. Shouldn't be too big a deal. You can always ink them with ZR. So yeah, Shambler, this is just like Splatoon 3 and stuff. We have to learn how to play. My nature is to want to cover all this, but you really don't need to, you know? You could prepare for the battle beforehand, but... So it looks like we don't have any bombs yet. I was going to try to throw a bomb at him. So we're on the normal difficulty. We're not on the hardest, we're not on the easiest. Nice shooting, Tex. He said Splatoon is such a fun franchise. People in Japan love Splatoon, you know, like, so it'll be a winner in Japan for sure. Now, Splatoon 3 did bring over a decent swath of, you know, the American player base, North America, maybe other parts of the world as well. I don't remember how it did in Europe, so I can't speak to the Europe stats on it. But, you know, a lot of the times they are trying to break through. They have a different strategy for each of the territories usually, but the uniformity of it is just like, hey, release these games globally at the same time, and then... Yeah, there's a lot of new little dope things like that. Like, wouldn't it be cool if Splatoon 3 had stuff like that, you know? Little ramps that, like, boost you, and then this right here. Like, we could go across some water with this. Wouldn't that be so fresh? This is so awesome. I love doing the surfing. That's what they need for Splatoon 4. Sham. Splaforn. Well, it's a big one. Looks kind of strong. That's a boss if I ever saw one. Then you've never seen one. I play Salmon Run, where real bosses are. Shambler's much better at the Salmon Run than I am. And his wife, Tater. Yeah, that was no boss. Salty tongue! So right now, this part of the game definitely goes a little bit slower, but at least... I mean, if you just kind of like skip all their chatter, you could get into it quickly. There's a lot of chatting at the start, but a lot of games do kind of start out that way. Alright, so we got the Flamingo Splatter Shot. You can still booyah. Booyah, 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 booyah. What's up? Shambler's like, my wife is better at Splatoon in general. Hey, you gotta give it up to the Splat wife. Spla wife. The Sham wife. Trying to see if these boxes do anything, but I think it's just fun to hit them. That's really all it is. They don't do anything. But yeah, aren't you guys, you're so proud of the kendo? I love the Star Fox thing. I love it. If I could just do this for a while, I would love it. I would love it, baby. It's just like 2 or 3 videos a month. Man, that's the best workflow instead of the daily uploads. Those are always tough for old kendo. But yeah, Shambler, I want to get in some Power World Witches because now 1.0 is out, and I don't think you've played it yet. So we definitely got to do the Power World. Also, the Power World trading cards are coming. How many days is that? About 8 days away. Can you believe it? Hey, it's the thingy. I don't remember its name. It's that thing. We're gonna ride in it. What is this? Some kind of machine. He said, haven't played since we played with Willie. It's true. It's true, Sham, but the game is even better now. It was already good. You know what I'm saying? But now it's better. They added so much to it. Like, it really is just like a second Power World, you could say. So heavy. There's a lot of rust on this thing, but I think we'll get some good parts out of it. Big man's gonna break it down. The more I look at it, the more this machine looks like some kind of vehicle. You in the mood for a joyride? I don't know, it's super old looking. I really don't think you'd get anywhere. Who's to say? Maybe the mechanic could fix it. Yes, anything we need to do, just put the mechanic on the job. We don't know until we try. You're the boss. Balls. Okay, so the mechanic, in record time, I throw this together. Look at that. I would ride it. Looking good as, well, not new, but with the rust off, it looks pretty sweet. Turns out there was a bot under all that gunk. Great work. Now that we've done it the favor of a cleaning, this bot should return it by letting us ride. Who wants to take it for a test drive? Right now? It's way past snack time. Fry finally saying something I can get behind. How many snack breaks has Fry had today? Try equipping the weapon you found on that island with plush. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We can select the new. So yeah, it's basically Sham like a Splattershot Jr. It looks like. I mean, look at that. Weapons that are easy for anyone to use with a high rate of fire. Yes, shooters, of course. They both look kind of Splattershot-y, see? Water Wing Splattershot Jr., that's why. I could have just read the name. Anyway. What about my style? Still nothing new in the way of style. I do want a nice outfit. If you miss a weapon or material that shows up during a raid, don't worry, it'll be collected automatically. Even if you don't pick it up, when you see it, it's still yours. Okay, cool. So you just get it? You don't even really have to collect, do you? You just get it. Let's check out that bot. Okay. Can we do anything else? See, I just want to splat everything. It's in my nature. I can't, like, not splat. But you don't really need to. That's the thing. What do we got here? I set this up so you can review anything you've learned so far. Is there anything you want to look over right off the bat? Sure. It's moving a little slow right now still. A little slow. Look at that drawing. That is great. Okay, so far, nothing interesting, big man. Nothing. He was up there. Now he's down here. Man, that is one big man that is fast. Okay, let's see. Lilo Island and Oop Island. Something's popped up on the bot's window, but I barely poked it. God, no fair starting without me. Looks like a map of the area around here, This bot comes equipped with a radar. The map is showing spots where the radar is pinging. So, does that mean there's stuff to find on these islands? I knew it. My treasure hunting heart is thumping. We gotta go check it out right now. See, if they were YouTubers, people would have been checked out already. You can't talk that long on YouTube. It's like, you'd have to get that done in 2 sentences. Otherwise, people are like, nope, scrolling. You know? I got a way better idea. Squeeze yourself in there real quick, big man. So they're gonna make him go first. He's gonna be like squished up against the glass. Hold on, real tight. Wouldn't want you two to get separated. What is this plan of yours, Fry? Bot? Check. Mechanic? Check. Destination? Do I have this right? Not quite. There we go. They're still talking about it. Ooh! Team Rocket's blasting off again. Oh my. That was kind of amazing. Kind of. At least moderately. Okay. Honestly, Fry, didn't you have something else you wanted to say to these two? Oh yeah, sorry for tossing you without warning. Very good. It's okay. The mechanic and I are both fine. What's the matter? Oh, are we still talking? Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's pushing a button, searching for treasure. I'll summarize you guys. I'll give you the Cliff's Notes. Okay, it marks spots on the radar. Couple of minor pings that way. The big one there. So yeah, the biggest like treasures or whatever have that twirly line around it. I smell loot. It's probably not all this bot can do. Okay, so you can call big man with X. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There's my turf war instincts. So you can say over here. And big man will come over here. Salmonette alert. Come on, Biggie. Biggie Smalls, take him on. Dang, did it just smack big man up? I wonder if he has HP. Like, could he actually get splatted? Dang, you see that, you guys? Man, I should have done it on the hardest difficulty. Unless this is about to get, like, really hard. It might be on Weenie Hut Juniors right now. Let me help you. Come over here, jump, then quickly press B. Okay, so jump, jump. Whoa, that was awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about, Sham. They need to implement some of this stuff in Splatoon 4. Some of these mechanics. I don't mean the literal mechanic. I mean game mechanics. They got to. You can use that nifty bot hop thingy. Okay, cool. Jump, jump. Whee! That was awesome. Okay, he can just like fly. No more secrets. Onion rings! Look, mechanic. That crystal must be what pinged on our radar. Shamla said they definitely will for sure. I hope, man. They may not, you know. Hopefully they have something. Like, can you imagine a map where you could, like, surf across like that? Because you can still shoot and go under the ink on your surfboard. So, like, they could easily just have a surfboard where you could get across, like, certain islands, you know? Wouldn't that be crazy in Turf War and stuff? And in any of the competitive, to be honest. Okay, so we're just gonna go drill it. All you needed to say was that. Alright, I'm sure salmonids are gonna come. On to the next hall. See, like this, Sham. Look, you can shoot while you're on it. You can go under. They gotta have that, man. Okay, crystal's just like the one before, but unlike before, salmonids are guarding it. Big man? Huh? Oh, you mean my showstopper? He looks like regular sized man rather than big man right now. Once the showstopper gauge is full, press that to unleash the showstopper. Okay. I haven't needed to bust this out in forever. Nice. Manta dance. So each one are going to have like a special. Holy, here we go. Okay, we're on a big man. We're on a big man. Or the big man. Dang. That was goofy fun. You did it! I feel like, you know, Deep Cut was so popular, Shambler, that it's like, who are they gonna have coming up next? You know, like, can they really bring in, like, 4 new idols? Because I feel like they're gonna do a thing kind of like the Grand Festival, maybe, where it's like idols from the different games sort of like versing each other. Maybe there's like 2 new ones, you know, and they verse the old ones? I don't know. That could work. It might be like 2 new idols, and then they're going versus the others, and there's like 4 teams? That might get crazy. 4 teams. Might get crazy. I love this surfboard thingy. Oh, that's a big crystal, you guys. It's so shiny. That's a fine looking crystal. What kind of treasure do you think it's hiding? Shut up, Fried. Shut up. I don't like the look of that strange lid. Listen, cool your tits. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like it either. Get him, big man. Save me! Finally. Something's happening. Don't get me wrong, the game's okay, but it's just like it's moved really slow so far. I'm so happy when something happens. Excuse me. I don't have bombs yet. I don't have bombs. What? Get him. Got-y. Mine it up. Mysterious shards. Well, I'm sorry, friend Voss. I appreciate it, but, you know, Shambler, he's always looking out for me. His best friend. I know I'm his best friend. Not Joey on the corner that works at CVS. Not anybody in his personal life. Not his wife. But me. So thank you so much. I like that your name is friend, as we say that. Do I say Vass or Voss? But anyway, I'm sorry that it felt threatening. You know, I know, Shambler can be threatening. He's such a threatening guy. No, I'm just kidding. Shambler's a good dude. I have loved Shambler. Okay, Voss. Craig been lacking with streaming. Has he really? I thought he's probably been live more than I have, to be honest. I've been lacking with the streams. We did do backyard baseball. Classic slumlord. Welcome in, but friend Voss, tell me about yourself. Are you a classic slumlord? No, tell me about you. Enough about me. Tell me about you. Holy! That's what I'm talking about. This is why Shiver's the best. Look at her go crazy. See, Fry, that's lame. You don't be needing that. But Shiver! Did you see that epicness? Thank you, Shambler. That's very sweet to share the stream out and stuff. You like ducks? That's amazing. I see the great profile picture. You said you didn't know that they came out with a new Splatoon game. So yeah, just in case, if I should explain it a little, this game very kind of a departure from regular Splatoon in the sense that it's like much more single player focused. And so it's got this story that they're trying to like, you know, force us to pay attention to, which I am proceeding to like mostly skip through just so I can get to the action. But Yeah, I mean, ultimately, like, the deep cut idols from Splatoon 3, that's those three, you know, are with me, the mechanic, trying to get this treasure on these other islands. They call them the Spiralite Islands. And, yeah, there's some bosses there and some stuff, I think. There's gonna be some mystery. But I will tell you, friend Voss, I would love if I just, like, had ducks, you know? If I just had a pond outside. It's not like I have, like, space or the wherewithal for this, but I love animals. Yeah, so, dude, we have some people that we know in North Carolina that they have ducks, and it's just, it's the sweetest. Ducks are so cute. So when I was little, okay, no, I was in, like, high school, actually. That is little-ish compared to me, who's gonna be 40, but, yeah, I was gonna say, I saw this little, it was essentially a baby duck, and I got to pet it and everything. It was probably, I don't know if that's a smart idea and stuff, but ultimately the duck was following us around. I guess it didn't have its mother or anything. It was just at this, like, pond area and stuff. And, yeah, it was a little duck. I took pictures with it and whatnot. It was the cutest thing. I love that little duck. And so sometimes people think, you know, like, I'm gonna pet this duck and it's gonna be, like, really smooth and whatnot. I'm sure once they grow their feathers out, it could be, you know, with the oils and whatnot that are on their feathers. But when they're, like, little babies like that, it was very frizzy, you know. It didn't have that, like, smooth, silky kind of quality. It was very frizzy. It was soft, but just frizzy. Have you really not heard of us? What did you think we were? Yeah, I mean, who would you think these guys are? Thank you so much to Simon! And that's Simon Pierre Boivin. Boivin? Look at me trying with the names today. I mean, that sums us up, so it's a pleasure being stranded with you, mechanic. But I'm supposed to be famous. Did you catch that? Shiver's good enough to take the silver in a Crocodile Tears contest. I don't know, man. Fry wearing one knee pad only? You know, at that point, what is the point? But yeah, if anybody is new here, please tell me about yourself, please. Even if you want to lurk for the rest of the time, that's fine. You know, we appreciate all around here, but yeah, tell me about you. These tanks are designed to power special tools called gadgets. I'm telling you, they love a good chat in this game, Shamblu. You know, I would say this is a departure from Splatoon 3 as well, but hey, I mean, Deep Cut likes to talk in that game too, but dude. I think I just, yeah, pages and pages on how it works. No, thank you. I don't know, man. Just so much. Okay, tactical tank. I like that. I like that a lot. It makes a little, like, turret. This one is the power tank. It's got the Splatchet, and I love the name of the Splatchet, but I'm a little less close combat-y. Speed tank, that's kind of cool, too. You got a blast boot. But now I'm gonna go with the one I like. But yeah, you guys, this was the Splatfest, remember? The one me and Shambler didn't get to do, but yeah, it was the speed, the power, and the tactics. But yeah, I'm going tactical, even though I would go speed on the Splatfest. But we're doing it. Oh yeah, that's so cool, and it fits like a glove. A little small for me, though. Okay, so you use your gadget as the bomb, like your sub-weapon. So, you just throw it out. Got a turret now. It lasts for only, what, 6-7 seconds, something like that? And then you could throw another one. Yeah. Let's go in the water! No, big man can't take us into the water. We tried it. So big man, a big man, can't do the water. Can't do it. There's a new ping! I think it's on to something. Hang on, who's riding bot gun next? Yeah, Shiva. Just say you really want to ride in it already. I want to turn too, but I'm fine with you taking it this time. That way I get to swing the crane some more. Okay. Yeah, how I'm never gonna pick Fry and the bot buddy? Is that what is gonna happen to me? Excuse me. Shiver rides Master Mega. We like. Why I still ain't got no more outfits? Okay, so it looks like we can later get an L ability. Shot pot. Okay. Alright, you guys, let's try it. This is how we do it. We just Team Rockets blasting off again ourselves into the distance. Searching for treasure. Yes, let us find some treasure already. Seeing 3 radar pings here too, and would you look at that? We can jump up. Whoa, that was cool. There we go. You got some serious air. Let's throw our tactics out. Oh, you guys see that? Playing with big brain strats. Dang, it even goes for like the boxes too, see? Doesn't just go for the enemies. How sweet is that? Do we actually break these things open, or do we just literally shoot them because it's fun? Can't throw it that far, but that's okay. Yeah, you can basically do nothing if you just have like Shiver and the tactics, the shot bot thingy. I'm sure it's gonna get much harder, right? I'm almost positive. The true strats would have been to put the shot pot up here. Am I right, you guys? Or pot shot? Whatever it is. Yeah, see, that's the true the strategies. You gonna mine that thing, man? There you go, Shiv. What are we thinking, chat? Is this game a yes? So far, I'm not so sure. It's a little underwhelming for me. Just so far. But it's still early. Still oily. Should have put that on top, but that's okay. Is it just single player or is there a multiplayer aspect? So they call it single player focused, but there is multiplayer. There's online, there's co-op. I think if you do like quote unquote a couch co-op, you can't actually play on one console split screen, if I recall. We're gonna have to look into that because, you know, I know that you and Tata sometimes are thinking about that, you know, about like, can we both play? Ooh, yeah, so can't do that. Let's see. So we're probably gonna need to bot hop to the other one, right? Man, I was in danger. Okay, so can I do like a bot hop like that? Yeah. Oh my gosh! There we go. That could have been bad. And one thing also, Shambler, about it is like part of the online part. This is not the only part, but there's like a thing where you can either ask other people or you can be the quote-unquote other people in this case, that you can go like essentially ask for help. Any player can. So let's say you're on a part, you can't beat it or whatever, you ask for help and it sends out this like ping online or whatever. And so I haven't done it yet, of course, because I don't know, but like I've just seen it in video when they do the promotions for this game. So that's kind of neat because let's say you're somebody who needs help, right? You get the help you need. So like, that's awesome. You play with people. But then let's say that you're somebody that's helping others out. You get materials. And sometimes you'll get materials that are like, let's say I can't find this material on my game. It might be when you help them online, right? Like it'll be something different, I think is what they implied. Like materials that are harder for you to find. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we can learn about it over time. You know, I haven't played it yet, but I think that's kind of neat just for the simple fact that it's like, well, at least they have this like kind of baked in thing where you can choose it or not. You know, it's always good to have those options, right? Because some people are going to be like, no, I just want to play this like single player game or whatever. And then some people are going to be like, no, I need the help of others. You know, I can't just do this all on my own. So it's kind of neat. Float to victory. Whee! Yeah, they gotta have some of this in the next Splatoon game where you can just like float on stuff. That's gonna change the game, dude. Because then you could have like basically aerial battling, like battling in the air, kind of. You know, look at that. And then you go to this thing. Like if they have one of these beanstalks right here, boom, like that. Imagine just dropping in on people from the air. Man, that'd be crazy. Let's go ahead and place the tactic. The pot shot up there. I think the thing, though, especially after playing it now, is, you know, we were talking about, is this like a system seller type of game? And again, it's probably going to be more niche system seller, which means not hugely compared to something like Pokopia. I would have thought Mario Kart, and I mean, I'm not wrong. Mario Kart did sell a lot, but that was when it was first coming out, so it's like harder to judge, you know? Can't judge it on the same scale. It's going to be really Ocarina of Time, I think we'll do it. That'll be the big one. But yeah, I don't think that this would sell as many systems as a Splatoon 4 would have. You know, I personally would have rather they just invested in Splatoon 4, but like, it is fine. I think a lot of people would say, no, I like Nintendo kind of like trying something new and like taking an existing franchise and doing something new with it. You know, that would be a good point, right? It's just for me, this game, I was never about the Splatoon campaigns, like the story modes and stuff, so this game's not so much for me in terms of Splatoonage. I think it's fine. You know, it's adequate. Like, I'm glad I got it. It's just, I can't imagine it being the system seller type unless somebody's like, you know, I gotta have it because I'm just all about Splatoon, you know? And some people really liked the, like, story modes, the single player in Splatoon as well. So if that's you, this would scratch that itch a little bit more. A lot of talking, you know, for a Splatoon game. It's like, come on, man. There's more about it having some strange properties. It's all gobbledygook to me. I love that word. We love the gobbledygook. Well, I guess it can't hurt to keep collecting any spiralite shards we see. We found some kind of parts, right? A shame to see them go to waste. Maybe you have a use for them. Equip these parts to a gadget to modify it in various ways. Try equipping the ones you got with that plus button. Start by collecting gadgets. This is also where you can change out parts. Yes. Okay. Okay, we're gonna tinker with this one. Shot damage up or the range up. I like them both, but I'm gonna go range first, I think. Okay, they're gonna make me do this, aren't they? If they don't make me, I'm gonna go range. That would be my preferably. So you can upgrade it up to 9 different parts. It does say 5 on the range up, so yeah. Parts can change a gadget quite a bit. How you modify your gadgets is up to you. There we go. Yeah, so that takes 5 slots. So you'd pretty much have to either go double range, you know, range times 2, or range and then 5 shot damage up, like that. Okay. Is that it? B. Yeah. Okay. Flamingo level 3. Oh no. It's a charger. I wish I was great with them. I wish I was great with chargers. And now I think I'm just gonna go flamingy. Look, you can spin her back around. Okay, do we, I'm not even gonna use Fry, you guys, I'm sorry. Unless they make me. Try it out on that target there. Okay. Can you let me? Thank you. So let's see. Oh yeah, the range is good. See if it can hit back here. Yeah, it's got the range. Oh, not quite for that one. So that is still good range, but not fully there. I think we're going in the treasure. Let's see it. This is the last ping I'm seeing on this island. The fog's keeping us out of everywhere else, so if this one's a bust, we might as well go home. Prepare for anything. Scale Buried Ruins. You gotta love that they spell it Scale. S-C-A-Y-L. Scale. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. We're going with Shiva again, but if you guys want to see more Big Mang, we can. Big Mingy. Oh. Pretty foggy for some reason. Well, I think it would be that. Something suspicious about that mist. What? Are you saying this isn't 100% all-natural fog? They're creating their own environment here. Kind of like we humans. Am I right, folks? Commentary. Well, the bot's radar does point beneath us. Which means the treasure's underground. Why bother? We've got all we need right here. Okay, where there's a drill, there's a way. Fry actually saying cool stuff for once. The raid continues underground. What is this, Pikmin? I loved Pikmin 4, man. I would love a Pikmin 5. Shambler, remember, my thought was that if they're gonna make a new Pikmin, it's probably gonna be some kind of like spin-offy, you know, it might still have like Ochi, because everyone loved Ochi, or a dog of some kind at least. Ooh. Okay, we're on a timer. Remaining. There's still a bit more digging to do before we reach the treasure. We could charge it back up if we had any power eggs. Yeah, haven't we been getting power eggs all game? I thought we were gonna... Yeah, okay, we are on a timer. I was like, I thought we were gonna be on a timer. No, we are. This is where it's much more salmon runny. Gotta get eggs. I love how the bot just gets like smacked up. Die, you fiend. No! Power eggs at 50%. Yeah, that's so much more salmon running. We got a brush, you guys. A paintbrush. Am I right, folks, or am I right? Give me the power egg. Holy, I'm in danger. I gotta be careful. Me being in danger. Power eggs, more. There we go. Power eggs are full. It's enough energy for us to head down now. Yep, sub-level 1, sub-level 2, it's just like Pikmin. Okay, thick cut salty tongue. He's thick, son. I'm not sure, but the treasure radar is definitely pointing this way. I did pre-order the Shiver amiibo, ladies and gentlemen, so we will get that. Take it down. We're on a timer once again. Yo, eat this, schniz it. Oh. Dang, the bot just got wrecked. Shiver. You okay, Shiv? Yeah, you're gonna want to probably do the hardest difficulty. I feel like by now, you know, it should have been a little different. There she goes. We done did it. Good job, Shivy. That was nice, you guys. Very nice. Shambler, the 30th anniversary Pokemon stuff hit the Pokemon Center. I don't know if you got any of it. It's all out of stock now, but this was like several days ago. Last week. Big treasure. Shambler said today? Nah, this was like last week sometime. Mid-air jump. Shambler said, oh man. Can you get any product in your town? You can probably get the new sets because they've been doing good with those, but I'm talking about like yeah, Shambler, it's just pre-orders, so the retail will come in the fall. And some retailers have pre-orders, like Amazon, I think will have their... They at least have the links. I don't know if you can like pre-order it. You might be able to like set up the auto buy on it, if that makes sense. I don't know if you know about the auto buy. Okay. A sculpture that looks like it's ready to take on the world. Mid-air jump. Okay. Yeah, Sham, they had a Sam's Club Ascended Heroes thing last night that I like sat there for, and it like all effed up. It all effed up. And then apparently the website and the app became like workable again at like 12:57 a.m., like midnight 57. And I was like, well, dude, it's like, okay, great. So you want to do the thing at 10 o'clock, and then it doesn't even work until 12:57, and like, so everybody got to eat who wasn't asleep. But of course, like, you go to sleep, you know? So what the hell? So yeah, Ascended Heroes, you should think of it that way, that it doesn't exist, because it's just, there ain't none of it. People get psychotic for Ascended Heroes, like, it is the most. I don't think I've ever seen people this psychotic for it, you know? Yeah, Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, and now there's Pitch Black, so if you didn't get the new series called Pitch Black, they do have that. Like, that's plentiful. You should be able to get that, you know? Okay, let's see. We got a small treasure, at least. Better than nothing. So even if you can't get Pitch Black yet, Sham, you should be able to get it by like next week, you know, or maybe even later this week. Just because the Pokemon Company finally like printed something good for those non-special sets. I know we've talked about this. It's like the special sets, quote unquote, like Ascended Heroes. Of course, the 30th is going to be one. But I guess the one before that would have been Prismatic Evolutions. You know, those special sets, they, you can't. You just can't. At MSRP, at least. Oh my gosh, we're talking so much. Can we just please? Okay, relics grant you powers. Equip one right now. Relic powers. Yeah, so these will be like your QR, you know, quick respawn and whatnot, but probably something, a lot of different powers probably. Okay, finally we got some new styles. We got Sophie in the chat. Sophie, what do we think? Do we think top, middle, or bottom for the outfit? I'm partial to probably the top or middle. The middle one looks cool. Look at that. This one's pretty cool too. Not as much on the sandals. I don't know about the bottom one. Okay, let's see. Amiibo! I don't have any Splatoon related amiibo, you guys. I do have a Shiver, but she's up in a box still, and she's up on the amiibo wall. I have a whole wall storage of amiibo. So yeah, Sophie likes the top one too. I think that's what I'm going with, man. Man, look at how I'm so fit. This is not me in real life anymore. That used to be me. Okay, let's see. We could go with the brush swing. I might go with the blaster. Better balanced blaster optimized for attack area of effect and ink coverage. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go with that. Weapon? We good? Oh, you have to click them to actually like make the thing go away. Thank ya. Take that, big man. He's like, what the? Shiver's just like, why would you do this? Okay, let's go see what Fry's lame self is doing down here. Oh, okay, it's my shack. Never mind. Cool. Project X, Love Potion Disaster. I agree, Adora Bat Tech. Welcome on in. Hold up a sec. Okay, it is Fry. Dang it. Hey, mechanic, you got time to talk about hideout ship construction? Sophie's like, whoa. We might want to start with something helpful for hunting treasure. At least that's what Shiver suggested. Yeah, Sophie, what's life been like, you know? And I know that we were streaming Backyard Baseball, so I would have talked to you then. Yeah, I know that I'm not... The thing is, Sophie, that I'm in a good place with the content life, but it does kind of mean I'm not around as much, which I know is sad. Tank upgrading, I do like that. Power egg pack. An hourglass-shaped shaker in your test range. Okay. I don't... Arcade cabinet. We do like that. Okay. Well, I guess... I mean, that's all just test range stuff. I do like some of this, though. Tank upgrading. We do want that. You want a workbench to upgrade your tanks? Leave it to us. How did we ever manage this teensy-weensy table? Alright, everyone, let's get cracking. But yeah, Sophie, I'm just trying to ask how life has been, you know? Since I'm not here as much. I'm still here. Just not like the 2 or 3 times a week that we used to do. Okay, so we're gonna need other stuff to get this other stuff. You've been getting back into drawing. Well, I hope you can share some of that with us. Let's just do this just to do a little bit more on our test range. I should have upgraded the tank actually before that. How goes it with the workbench? You mentioned upgrading the tanks. Okay, you have to be at a certain skill level. Okay. My gosh, there's so much to read and so much to do, you know. So much to listen to. I just want to like splat, splat, splat. I don't want to do any of this other stuff. I do like HP usually, but in a game like this, I'm very much about like the inkage. We don't really have inkage right now. Let's see what it costs to upgrade. It's only 1? Oh, did I only have 1? Okay. Oopsies. Oh, like it's only cost 1, and then that's all that I have. So we're all... Well, Super A, it's all good, man. I am sorry if you're not really playing it anymore, but if you feel good about it, then it's all good, right? Ain't nobody gotta force anything. Showstopper ready. That was awesome. Okay, let's just go do something, I think. None of this foolishness. Enough of this foolishness. So now we have multiple options. Okay. The plain den, high danger, or this one. I'm guessing that they would want us to go here first. It's Salmonid level 4, so why not? I mean, I did say the game needs to be harder, but I'm just trying to make the smart, especially because I'm on a blaster now. I'm a little bit more about the shooters, or maybe if they have something kind of like the blah blah blabber. I forgot, I probably should have made Big Man my bot homie. Can you change it? Nah, you could go back, but that's okay. We'll change to Big Man next time. Alright, here we go. Hey, it's a trash truck salmonid. Remember these guys? Die, trash truck. But yeah, unless you do the really hard difficulty, it's probably going to be pretty easy for most people, at least at this stage. If we go to that really hard course, maybe that's what it's all about. That's where it's going to be like, we're going to need a different, like, actual strategy, instead of just, we can sit here and shoot them. You made your Inkling to a T? Really? There we go. We're gonna have to mine it. So we back in the mine, folks. So we back in the mines. You guys remember old YouTube? Old YouTube? At this point, like 2 years ago, can be considered old YouTube almost, because YouTube changes so much. More so, the viewer habits change so much, and like memes and stuff. Certain things will change with the platform inevitably, but viewer tastes and habits change now much quicker. Holy, what is that? It's a stinger. Let's go get him. Die, you stinging. There we go. Did you see that pro moves? Got it. Oh. We got Winborn W, says Dr. K. I'm jumping in to say hi. Looking forward to chatting you. Thank you. Welly we on. Yeah, we're on some of that Raiders-ish, but I'm not so sure about this game, to be honest. I am not so sure. This game... Oh, it's not it! It just might not be it. I think it would be good at a smaller price too, so if you can get it essentially for the cheaper prices. You know, I think Walmart was really good with that, so if you can get it from Walmart, if they're still doing that, you got it for like $10 cheaper. That's what you need. It needs to really be like maybe a $20, $30 game. That's what I say. But I'm sure there's enough content that they didn't want to do that. It's just everybody's struggling in this economy. Shambler said Wally's here. He's over on the YouTube side, but he is at work, so I'm sure he won't be able to chat too often, too much, maybe? Oh, he's on the YouTube vertical as well. We have a horizontal and a vertical stream on YouTube, so anybody that's ever wondering, sometimes it's almost like YouTube 1 and YouTube 2, you know? Oi! I'm never a vertical person myself, really, but some people, you know, might like the vert, so I leave the option. Can we actually make it there? No, we just threw it. Okay, what's our play here? Well, we could bot hop, yes, but let's go to this one first, because I think it's just the extras. So let's do it. Oh my gosh! I almost just flew right in the water. Old compass, eh? Whee! Let's get some of them onion rings. That's what I want for lunch today now. Gotta get me a bloomin' onion. Oh boy! Look at that big old dude. Being at work is not fun. It's kind of bullshit that we have to work, you guys. Oi! Wally's making me think about being at work. How dare you, Wally? Ugh. Just kidding. Oh! It's so be delicious onion rings. Oh, okay, we have Shiver Special. Chandler's like, I also dislike work. Yeah, Chad, can we get a show of hands? Who dislikes work? You guys? Just want to get, you know, kind of get the pulse, right? Get everybody's pulse on this to see. All right, Shiv. Yeah, I feel like the only way to play this is to be with the Splattershot Junior.
Weenie Hut Juniors.
Is there anything else to explore? I don't think so. So there's not even anything else. Alright, you guys, we done did it again. Did we level up? Yes, we did. So we got a thingy. Chipped sconce. Ink Pro. Okay. Okay. Nice, we like that. Junior Survivalist. No thank you. Take a closer look. Get a load of this. Presumably an elevated candle receptacle, though damage, the material and sheen make it obvious that it was masterfully crafted. What is Ink Pro? Ink consumed by weapon is reduced by 10%! That's what we need. A compass pointing somewhere. Okay. Well, I want Ink Pro. for sure. We just need more relic powers, to be honest. Tinker it up, Babel. Hey, explosive finale. That's cool. Duration up. Yeah, that would have been nice. But because we had shot damage? No, look at that. Range up, duration up. Nice. Alright, I'm going back to gunnage. Not doing none of this loser behavior. Only slightly. Okay. Oh, I can operate the crane. So I can get some of these, like, boxes and stuff? How do I, like, move the crane out more? Oh, okay, it's with A. Well. Open the claw! Okay. And then what? What am I? Retract. Oh, okay, you let go. Gosh, I'm a dip. Beep, boop. How often can I do this? Just like over and over again? These controls are fantastic. Okay. Yeah, AI viewers. Mywebsite.com. You son of a biscuit! Ah! That's whack. You guys all saw it. I had it. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Okay. It's just like a real claw machine. Come to me, Bucks. Can you seriously just keep doing this? I mean... Oh, wait. Back? Okay. What is that for? So we just get more shards. That's frustrating. Okay. Let's check out over here. Speedy crate. That speedy crate went by very speedy. Gadget part slots. We do want that. We do. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Wait, yo. Oh, use 7. I thought I had 7. We need Scrapper's glass window. Okay, so we gotta kill some Scrappers. Excuse me, it's not kill. Gotta splat. You can play multiplayer from this device. You can raid for loot with up to 4 people. Shambler. Friends with or use a keyword thingy. What do you want to call yourself while you're playing with others? King? We got Crimson Knight 753 up in the Twitch chat. What is Happalatin? My friend. What is Happalatin? Dr. Kendo, does that look right? Yes. Looks good. Shambler said, nice. Yep, so that's the online. So here's the local thing. Let's see. So you can play with others by selecting a joinable room. Yeah, Sham, I'm guessing that it's not 2 players on one Switch. Does that make sense? Like, I think if you're gonna play kind of couch co-op-y style, you would actually have to have another device, I'm pretty sure. Now, it's the jury is still out for game share? You know, maybe game share? Yes, everybody that's coming on in now, please tell me how you have been. You know, I was telling people earlier in the stream that I'm in a good place with my working retirement content life, you know, so I like the content creation life right now, but it does mean that I do see a little bit less of you guys, you see a little bit less of me. That's the unfortunate trade-off, but I mean, it is good for my health when I'm in a good place with it. Okay, let's see. So you can create a room, you can set your keywords. So yeah, I don't think I need to do this, but I might try to help other people that are playing if we see that feature come up. Because that is a feature in the game. So, yeah. Sorry, big man. Sorry, big man. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, you guys, we'll go to the hard place. Should we do that? What do y'all think? Hard place or... Let's see. Let's see what the chat says. Hard place or regular place? Hey, we got Mango Time hitting the chat, you guys. What is going on? Yes, anybody that's hitting the chat just now, joining us, please feel free to talk about what life has been like. It's been pretty good for me. It's just I know I haven't talked to people in a while. I did the little Star Fox skits. But yeah, once somebody says something in the chat, we'll either go to the plain den, which is the high danger, hard place, or we'll go to the lintel inlet, which is the regular place. So yeah. Alright, CK said horde, Mango said horde, Sophie said horde. Here we go, you guys. Let's see if we could best the hard place, but we'll take Big Man as the bot buddy. Okay, so I was like, CK. I appreciate that, but am I really? Make sure to be back by dinner. You guys, I don't know if I'm that good. Okay. Well, here we go. This is the hard place. I can already tell. This is what I'm talking about, though. This is what I'm talking about. We're gonna need more ink space, though. Okay, that was certain death, and I somehow lived. I thought the bot was back here. I've never seen myself die in this game, though, so that was new. Dude, they had tongs and stuff. But that's what happened is the bot got pushed off, so I was like, I'm gonna hide behind the bot. And then we died, so the bot can absolutely get pushed off the water. That is nuts. I can get pushed off the ledge into the water. Can you guys believe that? And here I thought I could hide behind the bot. They're starting to swarm. Be careful. You think I can't see that? Yeah, thank you, big man. Okay. 30 seconds left. Okay, so we need to be hitting the big ones. That was awesome. Oh, the Kohawk cock. Okay, so this game it finally got hard. This game finally got hard. I was saying, man, this is too easy earlier. You guys, we ain't lying. The hard, yeah, you die 3 times and it fails. Mango Time said, today's my birthday. I'm going to be heading out to eat soon. Man, that's awesome, Mango. Happy to the MF birthday. That is so cool, man. Let's try the hard one more time, but yeah, it's level 8. We're level 3. We need a better bot buddy, though. I mean, I'm telling you. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, can we upgrade this? Because I did get another slot. That might help us, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, that might help. Let's try it. Here we go, folks. But yeah, Mango, that is incredible, son. Though the salmon is still teamed, you can always come back after leveling up. See, they want me to be, like, intelligent. But I'll prove them. Here it is, Shambler. Look, call for help. So you can do minus right here, and it calls for help for other people. So That way, if you're online, you know, you can answer the call for other people, or you can call for help to get help yourself. So let's try it solo again, but I may do a call for help thing, and we'll see if anybody's playing early access here. Off we go! Man, is this just sub-level 1 and there's other sub-levels? Because that is going to be sus. So one thing we really needed was more ink space, so I'm going to try that. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, man. Go, Shiv. Go, Shiv. Yeah, Shambler's like, you may need to do that after that last run. Yeah, they just swarmed. I never was good at being swarmed, you know? I was never good at that. I feel like Tater would have no problem, but me, I can't get swarmed. You know, these guys got tongs. I'm gonna get whooped. I think you just, like, always need an escape, right? That's why I tried to escape last time and the bot wasn't even there. I was like, bot. Okay, I'm running out of escape options. I'm running out of escapes! Where you place the gadget also seems to be a good indicator. God, these ones are crazy. They're like a wasp's nest floating there. Well, we did level up for what it's worth. But I think I'm a dead man. Oh! I'm still alive, damn you! Man, you go a lot slower when you're, like, on your last leg. Shiv, don't follow me. Take all the damage for me. Yeah. That's definitely... It probably could be better with a blaster, too, but I think it's just trying to imply that you can't do it at this level. But I was on a shooter and not the blaster. Yeah, maybe I didn't have the right tool for the job. Yeah, shut up. You shut up. I had the right tools. As I was just admitting I didn't. Okay! Hey, but we could get more of this. See? You know, that going to the hard place did help, I think. More health is always great, but I usually don't need that on the levels. The regular levels. On the hard levels, it's different. Okay. We'll go to the normal level, then we could try the hard. Here we go. Lentil Inlet. There's a huge crystal. Wow, is that really a spiralite crystal? It's wild that they get so big.
According to the bot's radar, there's almost no space inside that crystal.
So, don't get your hopes up for a treasure chest inside.
It's perfect for collecting shards.
Yes, they can be useful. Is this all shit we didn't know already? I mean, do we really have to talk all the time? That's one thing about this game. It's like a deep cut, you know, Anarchy Splatcast every time. Every time you start a new one, there's a new Anarchy. Collect power eggs, so we need the power eggs. That makes sense. I think they said that too. And I just got snooty. Alright, so check that out, you guys. That's the main one. And it does look like we hit up all the little beacons, and that'll probably get us there. Here we go. They're a-coming. Salty dude did. Tongs dude did. Let's do it. Scrappers! We need those. Trash truck complete. We definitely needed those for the window parts. Alright, Shiv is gonna drill for some treasure. Thank the Lord. Let's throw this out. This is gonna be good. It's just like old times. We've got those bomb-headed fools, whatever their names are. I'm Bowser from the Mario movie. Whatever those things are. The spikes. Yeah, sorry I didn't bring a charger for this run. Ooh. At least Shiver does something, you know? It's not like she just stands there. She actually makes it work. Explosive finale! Okay, so we need to use the surfboard. If CK's still watching, this is what I want in the next Splatoon game. Is mechanics like this gameplay. Look at this surfboard right here. Boom! You can ink. You can go underneath. Imagine trying to like go across the water to different parts of like the map. Like there could be like different islandy parts, and you could surfboard across. That'd be nuts. Have like water battles. Defeat the enemies. Okay. Beep boop. Beep, 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 boop. Got him. This should be another thing in the next Splatoon. If CK's watching, we could have something like that. So there could be like these like almost air battles too. So you could jump, take the turbulence over, and then drop in on them. A crystal regenerator. Okay. Mind telling me where that was? Do we just so we can just keep breaking the same crystals? Do they regenerate that way? Alright, is this one of those? Yeah, we'd have to go from the other end of it though. So did we do this like backwards? They not want us to go this way? Then why would they put the plant there? Guess to get to that island. Somehow I did this backwards. Don't know how. But I did somehow. Whee! Sophie said this game looks really fun. I'm glad, because I am a little underwhelmed. It's good, definitely, if you liked Splatoon's story modes. Like the single-player modes. I was not a fan of those, though. I was much more a fan of just straight-up turf war. Turf warage. So I'm a little... I think that's why I'm underwhelmed. I think it would definitely suit anybody, though, who's kind of more into that single-player Splatoon. And there is multiplayer, so it's... I guess it's not fully... Not fully just single-player. But I more mean the story mode. And the game's not awful. It's just not fully my cup of tea. It is a little bit, but yeah, no. Normally, I love a good story mode, right? Like most games, I'm like, yes, I want the story. Like, I'm like all about the story. But in Splatoon, it was something different. I don't really know what that was, right? Splatoon is a different beast, though. Yeah, Sophie, you said you like the story mode on Splatoon? This would definitely be right up there for ya. This would be the game. And again, it has the multiplayer facet of it, but it's going to be probably very similar to like Salmon Run. And I do like Salmon Run, it's just not like, again, Turf War, Splatfest is like my peak Splatoon. So whatever you want to call just Splatfest Turf War, how that is set up and everything with the teams and I don't know, just all of that, like, to me, that is my Splatoon sweet spot. But, you know, I like Salmon Run. It was fun. I wasn't super great at it all the time, but I wasn't dickless incompetent. And of course, they added on to, you know, you got the bot there now with Shiver and Big Man and Fry. You got these gadgets, so there's some cool, like, progression elements to this that add to it. Ready to mine the huge crystal? Sure. I guess we could. I mean, it might be nice to get 4,000. Kind of would be nice to get these other... Maybe get these other beacons. Maybe we'll bot jump over here. Some of the new salmonids are kind of neat. Like, look at that crazy pterodactyl-y salmonid. That is nuts. More loot. More fun. Oh, yeah. Alright. Yes, I love this surfboard. That was the shortest surfboard ever, but I love it. It's like my favoriteest new thing in the game. That's why if Splatoon 4 didn't have it, I'd be so disappointed. Die, you prick. Nah. There we go. Yeah, so those crystals just come back. These little or smaller crystals. And then we're gonna beat the level when we do the main. When we do that main crystal. Ooh, I got the water wing splatter shot junior. Okie dokie. What is that salmonid looking at? Guess we'll do the main. No, we'll do this one. Then we'll do the main. That's always fun to see. I do like Shivers a little better than the Big Man. Alright, we're going to the main one now. Now that we've done all the little. Now that we've done that. I'm gonna surfboard. This is so cool, this is so cool. Very skilled of you, mechanic. Oh, well, thank you. Mind them swords. Yeah, we used all of our power. Nice. Raid successful. Good job, team. We cleared it, the lintel inlet. Yes, a compass. We love that. Need any help with the... Okay. Hideout ship construction. Gadget development. Sure. So you need a workspace for developing gadgets. Oh yeah. Blueprints? I had no idea.
Leave the workspace to us. Ta-da!
Just imagine the gadgets that'll come out of this place.
I'll go get the blueprints.
Sounds like a journey. Upgrade the tank. Can't do it yet because we didn't level up. So, let's go here. Develop gadgets. You're developing a new gadget, right? It takes materials to make gadgets. Gadgets have to be fitted to specific tanks. Yeah, because you can have like a speed or a power or a tactics. So we do have the shot pot. Oh. We like a high fiber. Do you see that? Okay. What about speed stuff? Dash bomb. That is cool. Boomerang thing. But yeah, like we can't make any of these. We don't have enough. Just needed a few more spotlight shards, but some other stuff too. This one seems cool though too, to be able to just like dash through, and I would like that. A dash bomb. So probably in the next level we play, we'll have enough to make one of those. Okay, there we go. We got the spiral light thingies. Shards. Yeah, this... If you're like appreciative of the concept art, this would probably be like the concept art. At least something similar. It's just sketches of him. So that is neat.
Nice.
Take this, Fry. So that's not gonna shoot her. Alrighty. Well then. The new compass we found is acting up. What's it pointing to now? But yeah, check that out, you guys. 3 chests. And then we still have the hard mode. Let's do call for help on this. Help? Connect to the internet. If a helper's found, they'll join the raid. If the raid's successful. Okay, so once you use the call for help, it's on like a cooldown. Okay. I don't know that people are gonna come to the call though, because not all the regions have the game yet. So we'll actually see. We'll give it just like maybe a minute. Good old 60-second time. Let's see what's happening with Shiv. What you doing, baby? Yep. Hoping to catch tonight's dinner. Oops. We should have played the crane minigame thing. How about we switch? We'll go to Big Mang as our bat buddy. Gadgets. This tinker. Let's do... Dang, boy. Fire rate up. Oh, hey, did it match us with somebody? Yay! We matched with 2 people. Alrighty, guys, we're playing online with some homies. Seahorse and Kelp. That sounds fake. Are those real people? That does sound fake, to be honest. But listen, maybe they're together. Seahorse and Kelp. Doesn't that sound like maybe it's, you know, some other people that are not, like they're just like bots? I don't know. Maybe it's Splatoon Treehouse people. Just kidding. I said, I wonder if they're streaming as well. You could definitely check. should have brought a blaster, but that's okay. We all brought shooters to this. I don't think the other two are using their gadgets, if they can. I'm presuming they can. Seahorse and Kelp are the usernames. Seahorse is one, Kelp is the other. But you have to keep in mind, some people might not name themselves what their actual name is. Like, I called myself Dr. Kendo, but, you know, I could have picked, like, Larry if I wanted to. Oh my gosh, I just got flippin' flubbed. Larry. My name's Larry. Man, we're not gonna win the raid still. We're not gonna win. Calling for help. Didn't work. But we should have had a blaster. We should have had a blaster. We did level up, though. See, everybody. I mean, Kelp had a bucket. So that's like, you know, I think that's a good idea. As the attempt failed, you weren't able to bring back what you collected in the dungeon. Yeah, but I got a lot of good stuff. So let's see what happens when you try to call for help. No. I mean, it seems like it works. Maybe it's if you win. So this time we'll go... Whoops. With a blaster. Yeah. Shambler said, oh man. Yeah, I think that's partly on me. I mean, also the people that joined. I think the bucket dude was pretty good. That was Kelp, I think. Guys, I'm just gonna stretch my legs here. And arms. And sides. Oi. Shake it off. Wait. Man, does that feel great. Okay, raid prep. Yeah, see, their names are all like Sunfish, Muscle. These aren't real people. These ain't real people. The game is filling it up with bots. That is whack. There ain't no way that they're good. We got Seahorse, Kelp, Sunfish, and Muscle. Like, there is no way there's that many people that are just calling themselves that. You know what I mean, Shams? Shimmy wham wham wazzle. They're also sort of playing like bots. But at least when more people get the game, they'll be able to join in. But yeah, right now it's just filling it with bots. I know more salmonids are on the way. What do you think this is? It does seem to be a little less overwhelming with the blaster. My ink output is not doing great. Get him! Get him! These hoes! No! I'm just getting swarmed! Oh my good Kohawk. Yeah, we're gonna lose the raid again, man. But yeah, Shambler, you said you see other people stream. I wonder if I send them a message. They would probably first have to connect. See, I did a lot better that time. I had the right gear. It's just, you probably do need more on the, like, power side. So you probably have to, like, splatch it, you know? You could probably do that with gear and help, even bot help, but, we'll go to the next level. Let's do this. Wait, is this shot 22? No. Okay. Okay. We good. Oh. Bleh. So that could be fun, I think. I think that would be fun. if you like definitely coordinate with other people and kind of like intentionally, I think it'd be fun for some intentional raid action. Yeah, it's interesting because we can get some of these, but I do like this one too. That looks cool. But I would want this one the most is the problem. So we'll wait for the Stinger's Colander. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, we have another upgrade. I love the gadget part slot, but yeah, we'll just do this because we've done all the others. That's cool. That's cool. Weapon damage. Alright, let's go to the next not super hard level. Go to the next regular. Okay, raid time. It's Salmonid level 7 though. The other one was level 8, so it's not like this is probably just a walk in the park. But to be honest, that's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting the easy part of before and then the hard part of the hard level. Sophie's gonna get some food. Sophie, that's awesome. Just tell me what food you're getting. I wanna know. I wanna freak out about it. 'Cause I'm getting hungry too, you guys. I'm getting hungry. Man, this music is like discordant. It's kind of eerie. That is freaky violin music. I can't hear it that well, so it could be a different instrument, but from what I could gather. I was just thinking, man, this would suck if I couldn't climb up that wall, so I didn't even try, but then I tried it at the last second. Get it. Thank you. Power eggs. More. More. There we go. Power eggs full. Head to cell level 2. This is where it's going to get crazy, you guys. Anybody see that Avengers Doomsday trailer? That was crunk to me. I know sometimes there's just like these wars on Twitter and whatnot, and people are just... nobody's satisfied, everyone's arguing. Sounds like Twitter, you know? So that was unfortunate, but I mean, aside from that, it's all good. Okay, we got a roller. Shrimp roller. Okay, we have the Big Mang special. So we could use that very soon. Maybe if we get overwhelmed by something. Come on, sub-level 2. Oh. That dude smacked us up. Dang, power eggs at 50, that's not good, is it? Let's do the big man. Big Mang. Fire it. Let's go, Biggie. Biggie Smiles. Nice. Sub-level 3. Oh my gosh. Chowder buried. Oh, okay. Minced scrapper. Okay then. Take it down, and I wasted my big man special, didn't I? So I thought I wasn't gonna make it here. That's the problem. But if we focus the scrapper, problem is I'm gonna die. This is where you need more players. It gets crazy when you have like competing priorities and competing dangers. Ow! Shiver, help! I mean, Pigman. Whoever you are, just somebody help. We haven't even done like a little bit of damage. Okay. There we go. Yeah. It's all just based on your region. It's not early for certain regions, you know, it's midnight or after. Chandler's like, if I only had Switch 2. Sophie's back. What'd you get, Sophie? What did you get? I gotta know, you know? Wherever food is concerned. Gotta know. Problem is, we're not gonna beat this thing because, I mean, look. If I could have focused it more, would have been smart, but kind of had competing priorities. Okay. Apple cheesecake. Oi. I don't even eat cheesecake, but that just sounds wonderful. Okay, this is nice. I like that. An ink resupply. I like. Anything that saves me ink, gets me ink. Let's do this. Yes, So we can get all of them, I guess, right? Yeah, okay, not the technique ones. Okay, well, I guess I'll try the dash. Develop. That's cool. We like that. Okay. So we have to figure out how to use this, really. We need the speed tank first off. So we'll equip. Oh, that's nice too. Can power it up. Speed tank! Beep. Boop. Beep. Okay, dash bomb. Equip. So that's L. The other one's OR. Let's tinker with that. We don't have any parts for it. That makes sense. Tinker, explosion area up. We'll just fill the slots. That's fine. Let's actually reassign that to R. Yeah, I want to do it that way. Okay. Let's bring along Shibby. I'm gonna try that level again. The roller could be good, to be honest, but we do have a level 4 shooter now. So that's better than our 3. I think the shooter still. I do. Oops, I needed the relic. Relic, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how anything would be better for me right now. The mid-air jump is cool, but you gotta have that. Yes'm. Alright, we'll try it again, but first let me practice with that. Okay, that's awesome. Oh. Did I do something wrong? Get the cooldown. Okay, let's try that again, right? Okay, so it'll dash on its own if you don't pick a direction, but you really probably need to be pushing it, so let's do like... Yeah! Dude, that looks like it sucks. Am I using it wrong? No, it worked. It just looks cooler when it's probably around a lot of other people. That'll be nice to like break through when you're getting overwhelmed, but it does not look as cool as I thought it was gonna be. Here we go. I should have called for help, but it's okay. Okay, we're trying a different thing this time. Ow. Here we go. Nice. And then... Yeah, the mobility's pretty neat. I bet that could be cool with like a splatchet. That was awesome. What do you think, Sham? I think the speed one is really cool. Gets you in danger a little bit more, but Shambler's not he's not averse to the danger, you know. My thing still is tactics, probably, for my preferred playstyle, but this sometimes I think is called for. You need some just speed and just like straight up. These are almost like melee options. That got spooky. Okay, I need to save my special. Oh. Damn. Oh my. I'm now using the dash thing as like a cool escape. So it's not even just for the damage of it all. Alright, so we have the Shiver ability. The Megalodon. So we'll need to really probably be methodical and try to hit the Mint Scrapper from behind with it. That was good. That was good. There we go. You see, guys? We're doing this thing the right way now. The smart person's way. Oh god, I ran right into it like a dip. I dashed into it with my ability. Gotta be careful. Okay, ink up. There we go. Got my health back. Let's try to hit that scrapper up. Can't really dilly-dally. Okay, hopefully we can beat it. Coming up, because we only have a few more seconds. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Wow. A little bit clutch there. A little bit clutch. But we did it! That was tough, but I like that level of tough. It was strategic. Miniature scoop. Nice. It appears to be an ice cream scoop with a unique design. A single serving from this wouldn't be enough ice cream for most. Yeah, that's true. Look at that. Nice. How do we get those again? Stuff to equip. Thank you, Soap Users. Woohoo! Looks like we missed a radar ping or two. You're pretty worked up about this for a guy who wanna pack up and go home. Look closer, it's pretty rusty, but isn't there something written here? Though it's hard to make out what it says. Singing is the key. Something something opens the way. What's this about? Gold? Oh my gosh, she just said 4 eel. That's what I used to say is 4 eels. She's like 4 eel? Alright. That's as much as I can read. Alright, Shambler, I'm seeing a thing that there may be new 30th anniversary Pokemon stuff that drops on Pokemon Center today. I'm not... It looks like they're unsure though, but there might be another drop for that, so... Shambler, Lambler, Lambler. Gotta get ready on PokemonCenter.com, son. It might drop again today. Okay. So yeah, that's good info. Shambler's like, what? Well, I'm saying it might happen. I don't really know. I just got an alert. I'm on one of these Discord servers that like has these alerts and stuff. They have all the back. It says like, stick around for an hour or so to see if more drops for 30th are coming soon. More activity happening on the back end. Okay. So they're saying that on the back end of the website there are changes to the inventory, meaning like I think they know the signals for when something might drop. So there might be some more 30th Pokemon on PokemonCenter.com. So maybe log in right now and make sure you're logged in. Does that make sense? Like not logged out, but log in right now. Just so you're like ready if something drops. Okay, let's do weapon. I think we need weapon damage. Stuff. No gear. Is that what we're... Yeah? Submerge, recovery, enhance. That is nice, but I think I would need another slot. I think I would need another one. Tinker. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. This? We already have... Oh, okay. Can you not have both? Alrighty. That's pretty good, right? Yeah. At least a little bit. Flamingo Splatter Shot level 5. Maybe now we can beat that crazy level. I wonder. The fog cleared. I want to beat the crazy level. Okay, so there's 3 different relic points. Let's do call for help, and in the meantime, we'll play a little crane game thingy. Oh, I almost fell off. Can I not? I guess I can't operate the crane while I'm waiting for peeps. Is that the truth? Looks to be. There we go, giant clam. I don't know, is Cleone something from the sea? Is that a bot? I didn't choose the blaster, but hey, I have the speed stuff now. So maybe that's better? It is a little more closer in the action, so there is that. Hit him, hit him, hit him. We are tearing through them. Somebody's got a roller, so that actually helps here. Just like the blaster principle. So we're gonna do one of these, and then we're gonna try to get out with one of those. Oh, that was rough. They are indeed starting to swarm. Let's give it one of these, and then one of these. You dash in, you dash out. Come on, we just need a little more power egg. Need a little more power egg. Where is it? We got him. Whew. Is there another level? We did the hard one, you guys. Look at us. Amazing. Amazing. I can't believe we beat it. Nice. Okay, so that got us a spiralite gem. We do like that. Sophie's like, whew. No kidding, Sophie. Sophie. So we can't use it yet? Or is it for one of these? Yeah, we can't use it yet. So we did all that. I don't think they intend you to get it just yet, you know? Because we can't even use it quite at the moment. But we did it. We did it. Oh, so you can beat this with each one. And you get something different? See how it has a check mark on speed because I beat it with speed. So yeah, I could do that level with something else. Maybe I will. Hey, we got new style. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. Sort of like a weird futuristic fireman. I want that. Look at these flowers. Here's the amiibo one. If you scan the shiver, there's the fry and the big mang. And if you just have a regular, like any Splatoon, amiibos. Develop 3 tactical tank gadgets. See, yeah, I guess these are each of the, like, quote-unquote outfits for, like, this is speed, this is power, this is the tactics. I see. But you can, like, mix and match. Yeah, I like the speed one's the best. I mean, can't beat the peak that we have, right? We'll go Biggie. Yeah, no, we can't get any more with that. Okay. So, we do need the gear to be this tank, though. Okay, okay. Ooh, time to raid. Alright, I have to remember that I don't have the speediness. I'm back to being a tactician. It might have helped to have one more gadget. Chandler said, this is a cool game, but I think you're right, it needs to be at 20 or 30. As I play more, I can see why it's priced a little bit more like a full game, but again, it shouldn't be the full, it definitely shouldn't be like 70 bucks, you know. You should get it at the cheaper, like the Walmart price. I think Amazon had it for a while at that. I can see now, though, like it's starting to pick up, you know, and I'm getting where the skill comes in and stuff. It definitely evolves as you keep playing. When you first started, though, dude, it's like, oh, it's just like fucking slow and I don't know. And now I get it. I'm getting it more. It's just clicking more, I guess. And it might be better also with having some online friends. That might really enhance things. But I mean, yeah, nobody would argue with cheaper, right? Unless it decays the value. He said, online makes every game better. I think the Star Fox should have had something a little more robust, but it was mostly good. I do wish the Star Fox game was more new rather than like a remaking of the N64, which, by the way, the N64 was peak, so we're not saying that. It's just after all this dormant time. I would have loved something with like a new character even. Introduce like a new character into the fray. A whole new story that we've never heard before. That type of stuff. I personally still am also of the belief that we should have like a campaign with James McCloud. It could be like DLC maybe, but like essentially exploring when Pigma was on their team and stuff, and like the kind of just story of Peppy, Pigma, and James, and then maybe they have like a fourth character that is in there sometimes too that we kind of never heard about. That would be dope. That's what I think. It's almost like playing through the prequel. Okay, you guys, so we gotta really be tactical here, but we do have our big man skill. So I think the best thing possible would be to just get behind it. We'll try to slow it down with this. Yeah, there we go. Now press that, and then just start big manning it up. Yeah, like this. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, easy. Easy. Said maybe they will add DLC to Star Fox. I think... Now, spoiler alert for people. I know not everybody likes to look at, like, leaks, you know, and the rumors and data mines and all that. The leaks have been true thus far. And I think the same source said that somewhere in the future there is a new Star Fox game as well. So it's like, yeah, they were doing the Star Fox that we know just released that I've been doing videos with and whatnot on the YouTube, and a movie. So they're gonna have like Star Fox's own movie specifically, And then I think a Star Fox game that's like a new one. I don't know what the timeline is for those, though. We had the timeline for this game, the Star Fox game. That was like a remake of 64, right? Okay. We like some of this stuff. I don't even know where all this is, though. Okay, it goes for the shot pod. Okay, so yeah, they're each gadget. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Sophie said, nice. That was good. We just whooped that one up. I guess I'm gonna do... We do this. I think we need to get more gadget unlocks before we start like doing the gadget part slots. I think that's probably the play. Probably. I do want some more of these things. I think I would want this more than the bombloons. Is that what it's called? Yeah, bombloons. I want the high fiver. Need more shards. More shards! So yeah, we're almost done beating this thing all the way through. Carboniara wetlands. Carboniara. What's the what? Search for that treasure, baby. Look at all the trees here. Alright, so we got the fish stick thingy. Nice. Hop on! My favorite thing. Whee! The whole fish stick broke. Thank ya. Whee! Okay, where are we going there? Guess we're going that way. Whoa! What I think I'm gonna try to do. Also, whenever the stream ends, you guys, I was gonna see how far my camera, like, there's a thing you can do, right, where you can mirror, like, your iPhone to the screen so you guys can see, like, whatever my iPhone sees, right? And so I was gonna try to see if I could take it upstairs to Panther so you guys could see him in action. But I don't know if it'll stretch that far. My house is not that big, but it does have an upstairs. I don't know if it, like, reads, you know, through the walls, etc., etc. So if anybody wanted to just sit here and try that at the end of stream, I might. If you really want to see Panther that bad, eh? You wouldn't be able to hear the audio, though, that's one thing. I can't bring the microphones up. They are definitely connected to the computer. That's not wireless. Eee. Get him. Nice. Okay, so sometimes there's two paths to take, and one of them's just getting extra items, so I think this is the extra items. Yep. Oh, yep. We like. Why, thank you. That is a subscribe from SP Silcox. Silcox. Forgive me on the pronunciation of people's names. I'm sure I'm messing stuff up. Oi! Okay. We did it! What? There we go. We're clear to drill. Then why don't we drill? It's crazy, Sham, that the fish stick goes, like it just like explodes. So it doesn't even stay up there as a stick. Alright. I guess we're going that way, where the arrow points. Shambler said that's nuts. Yeah, the fish stick just breaks into 4 pieces. This is so fun, I love the surfboard. If anybody asks why I throw a gadget out there right now, is just in case it inks some ground around me. Try to do it at a time that's decent, where the cooldown will be back in time for battle. Get him. Very nice. See, so there's the fish stick and it just broke. So it doesn't even survive. We're clear to drill. Alright. We got the soap bottle splatter shot. So I guess we got a new shooter. Yay, more treasure. Alright. So how do you say that? Is that a trivet? Or is that a trivet? Deliberately added instability to a trivet, which is meant to prize stability. Okay. MSRP Shambler is the same for all the Elite Trainer boxes until they like ever announce a price increase or something like that. But it's basically like $60. Now I think if you buy the Pokemon Center one, it has an extra pack, so it might be a little bit more if it's like Pokemon Center exclusive. Does that make sense? So you know how they have an Elite Trainer box. That's supposed to be like $60. But the Elite Trainer box on Pokemon Center specifically has an extra pack and an extra promo thing. Definitely not $216. That's like, what is that? 4 times the price increase? What is... I can't do math. How do you get that price multiplied by basically $60? It's gonna be plus tax and whatever, you know. So hell no. Anything you're seeing on TCG Player, that's not the Pokemon company. That's just people, right? Like people selling their own crap as reseller scum. You know. Scumbags. Okay, new Super Ray. Okay. I don't think they've ever released a product. I think maybe the TCG Classic might have been the only thing above $200. But Pokemon themselves at MSRP, I don't think they've ever released something that was over 200. for a single SKU. It would have to be like a bundle SKU or something, but the TCG Classic, that came out for like $350, I think. You said, I thought only Pokemon sold on a TCG. TCG players like eBay, but for just trading card games specifically. So TCG player, you can see like all the sellers' names, right? Like they have like little storefronts, so it's just like eBay basically. It's actually like owned by eBay now. So I'm like, why don't they just merge the two, to be honest? You know, I don't know why they don't. But yeah, PokemonCenter.com is the place for direct, right? But they only drop at those certain times. And that's what that Discord was saying could happen within the next hour or two today. We're not sure. It's just they see some back-end activities, so it could. But aside from that, you know, of course, like Target and whatnot will sell, but you gotta pray that it's at MSRP. Sometimes Target throws on like an extra $5, maybe Walmart throw on an extra $5 on top of it, you know, but for the most part, MSRP. Damn, so we can upgrade these when we get them. That's why we should upgrade one of these Splattershot Juniors probably, but I don't know. I don't know. See if we upgraded that. Damn. We may want to use our shards though for some of this stuff. Can we get it? No, I still can't get it. I need shards. Poop. I didn't use the shards in the right way. Yeah. Alright, so the treasure map. Oh. Oh. Well, this would be the next main one. This one would be level 8. And then that one's another like boss where you can do the 3. Maybe we should go back and do this one on power. I don't have any power tank stuff though. Hey, Sham, can you wait? You know, in lines. Some of these folks, dude, did the Sam's drop that just happened was Ascended Heroes. The people are waiting at, you know, like 7 p.m. the previous day for like a, you know, 8 a.m. line for the next day, which is crazy. But yeah, if you can do Pokemon Center online, you can at least secure whatever their limits are. They usually limit of 2. But yeah, I'll message you if they drop something or if we're live on the stream. Okay, recover from danger 10% faster. We like, okay, so for the gadgets, we do have our Splatchet. Yes. We'll do this. Is that? Yeah, it's like a lot better. Okay, I guess we'll try it with power. I've never used the power tank. But, you know, we gotta do it for this. If we get our big man special, then we whooped it up last time, so. Alright, let's give Splash a try. Not too bad. A little underwhelming, but it's fine. That might be the word of the day. Underwhelming. Boy, do I run out of ink a lot now, though, because I changed my perk. But the damage I do is crazy. That's what it's like having power. him. Nice. Yeah, Sophie said, I honestly like to go for speed. So do I. I'm definitely tactician-brained in this game, but the speed has been the best, and whenever I think about, like, my superpower of choice, I'm always like, yeah, super speed. Speed is just what it's all about, man. Sonic the Hedgehog, you know? Ooh. I do not like the power ones. Like, I never play tanky characters in games. Never ever be a tank. I like being a healer or speed in like those types of, you know, TF2, etc. Overwatch. My Overwatch game is like Sombra and Moira. Sombra on the speed game. Moira on that healing. Gotta go fast, Soph. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we'll try to use our special on this thing. Charge, there we go. Get it again. Okay, Shambler, something happened. What was it? On Pokemon Center. They dropped something, but usually they tag everybody if it's something big. Let's see. Pokemon Center. I don't know what it is. Oh, crap. It's like a 151. They might be adding a 151 Shambler, which would be crazy. Let me put 151 link. Sorry guys, 1 second. So that's for Shambler or anybody in the chat that wants this. 151, just as good as. I don't think it would be ready yet, but they might. Yeah, it says the link can't be served, delay due to high volume. Let's try. Usually I can only do these on mobile anyway. So Shambler, if you have like an iPad or something, that's usually how I win on Pokemon Center. Yeah, the site is like having trouble because everybody's trying to go to that. Temporarily unavailable. So yeah, something might be dropping. If it's not the 30th. Ascended Heroes 2-packs? So yeah, Shambler, there may be stuff going on Pokemon Center. But I'm not sure if it's the 30th. I'm trying, but the site is just not having fun. Wind up key. Resembles a starter device. I don't know. Yeah, the site is just imploding because there's no queues. So yeah, Shambler, it's gonna be tough if they don't implement that queue. It says, site is imploding. Because yeah, how could they ever put a 151 or Ascended with no queue? So yeah, man. That'll be tough. So I'm just getting errors. We got a new roller. Yeah, not looking good, Pokemon. No, I don't know the Inflatterer. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. Guess we'll go HP. I'm gonna be a tank. Just as I said, I don't play tanks. All right. We got 500 shards, so now I should be able to get what I wanted earlier. Please. Was it this? Okay. This one. That's what I wanted. Develop. Don't forget to equip it. Why don't we just have a button to equip it directly then? Okay, tank, we want this one. Let's equip gadgets. Alright, Sophie's. I gotta go clean the kitchen. Thank you so much, Sophie. Always. I so appreciate it. And yeah, enjoy. Enjoy cleaning. Let's see. Explosive finale. Yeah, we like that. We'll do some of that. Yeah, we'll do this and that. Okay. Yes, sir. Alright, folks. We're gonna do one more. And then I think we're out of here for the day. So let's do this. We'll try our new. We got all three of them. Totally worth it. Okay, I guess we'll do this one. Spaghetti din. Oh. Yeah, wow. Pokemon Center was not ready. I'm still freaked out about that. Oy! Yeah, they said Pokemon Center loaded products, didn't have a queue, and the site crashed. It's a shambler, we just gotta stand by. Nah, I don't keep up with my singing monsters, but I do know paranormals, major and minor. I do know about that. Some of the older updates that like didn't just happen, you know, I know about. But any updates that if you ever ask me in the future, if there's like an update that just happened, I probably won't know about it like right away. My son and I are playing Clash of Critters. A little less My Singing Monsters, a little more Clash. Oh, we love our Clash of Critters. Alright, by the skin of our tits, we made it. Whew. That one did have me scared. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for being here today. What an amazing, amazing time, huh? Had by all. No doubt, no doubt. But if you haven't seen it, of course, we do have the epic... Miss Lady Ish is like, you made it seem easy. Then have a good day, sir. Sorry, Miss Lady Ish, that you get here and then I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. Thank you so much for checking it out, though. But yeah, you guys, if you're wanting to just see the new stuff, this video was uploaded yesterday, so feel free if you're down with the Star Fox skits and stuff like this. Oh, okay, you said I've been here a couple hours. You good? Thank you, Miss Lady. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming by. It's too bad what happened with Last Flag, right? You know, it just didn't hit. You know what I'm saying? It was cool in like the early access that we all had. It's like I enjoyed it, you know, but they just kept dragging it on out. It's like it was in early access for how long? By early access, I don't really mean literally. I mean more just like limbo access, you know? So it's like, yeah, Shambler said Last Flag is still cool. It's still like this great concept. I would agree with that, but like, you know, they can't keep players in it. It just... They also got rid of Nate. That sucked, but they couldn't keep him on. But I just, when I think about it, it's like so unfortunate because they had this really good product, right? But yeah, Miss Lady Ish said player base is lacking, and it takes away from the experience. Because like if you're only playing bots and like one other player, maybe, you know, we can't do that. So it's unfortunate because it just straight up died. It just like had the potential, but sometimes when games do that, where they just like string you along and like, okay, here's playtest, you know, and then there's another playtest on this one day for like 2 hours, and then here's like a playtest weekend, you know, and it's like eventually you're at like playtest number 82, and the game needs to kind of come out or stop with that because people get like bored of playing a game that ain't finished. And then some people are dedicated like we were, you know, and played multiple playtests and all that. That's fine, but I'm saying when you're like in that limbo phase, it really messes with it, because also like Sonic Rumble had that where they like had the beta and then they like released it in certain countries and then they like delayed it and then they delayed it again, and it just at that point, you know, it's in limbo for too long. So then when it really comes out, you do get like a swath of players, but some people have a bad taste in their mouth. Some people are just like, dude, we're over it. Some of the people that have been playing it in the testing period and the beta period are just like, dude, you know, this is what we wanted, but it's like too late, you know? So there's just all these kind of combination of things that happen that are not good, you know, not good for a healthy game to come out in. Yeah, unfortunate. But I sincerely love you guys. Thank you so much again. And we're going to go to our starting soon screens or whatever. And so I appreciate you. Peace.